Alright, so this is the second part of the video. It's about 9:30 right now. I'm about to go to bed. We gotta wake up at 4 tomorrow so that we can get to the airport for our 6 o'clock flight. So what else? So Thursday we still did the same exact work project. It was actually quite hard because like it was hard to say goodbye to the family, like the woman and the dogs, because you've been working for them and they've been so um they've been establishing the hospitality, and we've been giving them good works. So it was very like emotional moment. That day when we had lunch, there was this very rude kid that came up to me and told me that he has an IQ of 150, and also he says that he's 15 years old, so he's a sophomore going to junior, and he's like, oh, so my brain computes things at nanoseconds, and he said things like that. He didn't even give me his name. He just straight up told me. He thought we were best friends, and he just told me about that. And he kept on saying things like that, and he was like, "Oh, I think I'm taking college classes next year." And I'm just who the heck are you? Why are you so arrogant? You know? So normally I would sock him in the face, but being that this is a Christian mission thing, I didn't, because I didn't want to screw the whole thing over because I punched this guy in the face. Um, and so basically I just did whatever. Um, I excused myself, and I returned and I told him that you're actually very dumb because you have no wisdom, because you don't know how to use that intelligence wisely. And if you don't know how to use intelligence wisely to even communicate with another human being and be as part of society, then you are not as intelligent as you think you are. Perhaps you're not. Those were the exact words I told him. And so basically, I just left him there. And yeah, so I don't think I did anything wrong. He was being super rude. Why? I just didn't understand why um anybody would hello um anybody would be as super super arrogant. So that was that. And we also had a hello. Did you wash your hand? Oh, good. We also had a community cookout, which was for the whole entire the whole entire the Oglala Sioux community in Wombly. You want to?
I'm not gonna last because I ate the cheesy shrimp and then I did a
You're ruining the moment.
it's right here. It's right here. And then sorry to interrupt you. Sorry, somebody. I'm so sorry.
Are you gonna sleep? I'm not gonna go swimming then. So yeah, we had a cookout, so I was manning the grill station. I was flipping burgers and I was flipping hot dogs. And I didn't eat anything though. It was kind of I didn't want to eat it. Because everybody in the community had a thing where they only wanted to eat it if it was burnt to a crisp. They wanted really evenly charred on the outside and overcooked. So I didn't want that. So basically that was it. That was my Friday. That was my Thursday, and then later on that day, the thing was we had a foot washing ceremony, because in the Bible, the Jesus washed his disciples' feet, to show that the leader serves the people under him. So we had a foot washing ceremony, and it's just something that it's very traditional in missions. You have leaders washing the people working under the leader's feet. So I had Rocky pray for me as well. But and the first thing, I was like, oh, Rocky, pray for me. That's the same thing for you. If if you if you wanted me to pray for you, it's the same kind of aspect. I just wanted somebody to help pray for me. So and then wait, hold on.
I'm joking.
Are you serious?
What? So confused. He is. Is he or not?
And then so anyways, so after like the first word, I was just like crying because it was so like emotional, because like he hit like every like spot, you know, like I really, and that kind of like reflected, like what I've been doing and what I need to work on as a human being, and it's just like a good push, you know. So yeah, well, I cried in public for like the first time ever. Oh, don't worry. But you know, it was a good experience. You know, that was like a good way, like a sentimental way for me to like wrap things up. Um, yeah, and um, right afterward we had like a sharing time, and it's like basically testimony, which like you just give your own kind of like personal feelings and like whatever you want. And usually I just take that time to get things off my chest. So so yeah, and I talked about how I've been in lacking in connection with my family, and how I would bring you to church more, you know. So yeah, that was that. Like not bring you to church more, but like just talk to you about God and try to like give you a better opinion and everything about God. So yeah, that was my Thursday. It was like very hectic. It was like a very like emotional kind of day for me. And like there's just a thing where like you're ruining the moment. Like every single time like I have some like very heavy emotional downcast kind of moment, I've always like turned to you. But since you're not there, I was just like in need of a very close friend, and so I didn't know what to do at that time. So other than like praying, you know, like I can't really do anything about like suppressing feelings and stuff. So I slept, and today's Friday. You know, we after that whole big old like emotional night, you know, we all woke up pretty happy, and I caught up my sleep on the bus, on the van that Rocky drove, and you know it was a and then so basically we arrived at Rapid City, and on the way to Rapid City though, we visited Mount Rushmore. Um, but it wasn't like I had a different kind of view on it, because it was I thought that Mount Rushmore was always just like carved into a rock, and
Okay.
yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. Thank you. And it was always carved into a rock, and like people on the highway would be able to look at it like from the highway though, like it was like right on the highway, and then we could just look at it, but it wasn't like that. And then we got to Olive Garden, and we are in the hotel now, so that's it. Nope.